Podcast time, mini Monday too. Make some jokes, sing some songs, and talk about movies too.
Merry Mini Monday, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
This one's Doge.
I ran out of steam. It's Jordan.
The bells only have so much. We got a bit of news today. We're going to review our 2022 as we head into
By the poster,
the new year.
Honestly, it was good.
And we're going to talk about the beginning of the awards season. Play some games, obviously, as we get into this. But
Action-packed. This is action-pact.
Action-packed.
I want to fall down a mountain and forget who I am.
I do it every day.
We start our news today in the news with Henry Cavill out as Superman.
Boy,
This is pretty big news in just the world. I think Henry Cavill as Superman was one of those, even if some of the movies fell short, pretty iconic. It's
wonderful
probably
casting.
It's up there with Daniel Craig as whoever he plays. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
But
funny you bring up Craig because Henry lost out on Bond to Daniel Craig last minute. Henry was was runner up for the Daniel Craig Bonds.
Wow, dude, wow.
As a Henry Cavill fan, this is sad. It was announced this morning, I assume, that he is taking part in a Warhammer 40K series.
For Amazon.
My dude is grasping at straws and eating crumbs right now.
I know. Poor guy. Here's the deal. Even if the show was 1 hour episodes of him painting his Warhammer 40K like figurines, I'm into that 100%. I love it whenever Henry gets to be Henry and love what Henry loves.
Yeah.
I'm a little pissed at Henry right now, to be honest, because what I was going to say is, as a fan of Henry, I'm bummed, but as a fan of The Witcher, I'm feeling a little vindicated right now. This feels like when D&D lost out on Star Wars because they did such a bad job with Game of Thrones.
See, I don't think that. I think that The Witcher stuff and the Superman stuff, I think are separate. They were timed very similarly, but are separate because Henry.
You really think that?
I do. And we've been talking about it in Discord a bit too, but Henry reportedly was pretty unhappy with the direction that season 2 took. And then they said, don't worry, we'll make season 3 even better. And according to reports, they did not. And Henry was not liking season 3. He was saying this is an oversimplification and a bastardization of the stuff that I was interested in doing when I signed on for this role. And so I'm out.
Which is hilarious.
And that happened at the same time.
To me, is objectively better than season 1.
That happened at the same time that The Rock strong-armed Henry into the Black Adam post-credits scene. And I feel like the DC shakeup stuff, Henry is a casualty in The Rock's ego check at the hands of James Gunn of hey, the hierarchy of power did not change. Black Adam is not a success, and you will not be getting another one.
James Gunn is cleaning house.
Good for him.
In the best way possible. But what
work.
What a perfect mind and personality to come in and not give a rip what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was quoted saying, there's just been too many expletive DC movies. And he's way over it. So here's my first couple calls. Dwayne, sorry, there's no more Black Adam movies.
Yep.
Cavill, sorry, man, you're not Superman. And it feels like he's ripping off the harder Band-Aids first.
I know.
Just letting them know, hey, this is
Dude,
not
I
happening.
bet.
Here's a hard Band-Aid that I think is going to happen. Doge and I talked a little bit about this earlier this week when we were watching the Survivor finale.
Please, I haven't watched it, by the way.
Yeah, I won't say
busy.
anything.
It's great, Carter.
It's what I keep hearing. I'm excited.
This is my favorite season in a long time.
Jeff
just
Probst
FYI.
actually wins.
Yeah, Jeff's the winner.
Jeff finally was
He's always the winner.
Jeff said, I'm going to make fire faster than all of you guys.
If Jeff Probst played on my season, his butt is gone.
Immediately. Yeah, I agree. No, I don't think the Flash movie is going to come out. It's been a disaster from start to finish. I think that's going to get canned.
Especially now that they're reportedly gutting any mention of, if it comes out, it will be a heavily edited version that does not feature Michael Keaton or Christian Bale. Not Christian Bale or Ben Affleck. I mean, Christian Bale won't be in it too, but he's not in a lot of things.
Yeah.
They're totally
Holiday Baking.
Yeah, what else is he not in?
Stuff Christian Bale's not in. Yeah, I just think that it is exciting as a person who really enjoys DC stories because it seems like they have hired somebody who is about as sick of how terrible they've been as I am. I mean, not that I have to make a stance on this, but just in case you're new to the podcast, my official stance on the DCEU is thumbs down, 0 out of 10. Every movie has been terrible since Man of Steel. So I'm glad they're gutting it. I'm glad they're gutting it. Start over.
If you two haven't, I would watch Peacemaker. If you haven't, it's really good.
I've heard good things.
And if you want to start,
I loved the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn Suicide Squad.
If you want to start getting a bit of a taste here.
I feel the same way, dude. People keep saying, watch Andor, watch Andor, watch Andor. And I'm like, why though? I'm glad one thing is good, but it's part of this universe that sucks right now.
The redeeming thing about James Gunn's Suicide Squad is that I think Margot Robbie actually finally gets a good script to be Harley Quinn.
She is an excellent cast.
Excellent in that.
Yeah, you can assume that those are the characters that stay, right? Like the ones
I don't even know, man.
I'm just saying, like,
I think nothing stays. That's my guess.
In a world where he's just absolutely cleaning house. I don't know. But
yeah, the Superman thing is so less Henry focused. I think it's really Dwayne focused. And I know we love Dwayne and we won't stand for much Dwayne slander on our podcast, but I'll give a little.
He can take it. I'll stand for Dwayne slander. He can take it.
His whole pitch with like selling Black Adam to fans as like, we're going to do right by you. We're going to do right by you. It's clear now that he was likely aware of some of the coming shakeups at DC, and the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. I think he was hoping would be metatextual. I think he was, no pun intended, gunning for the job that James Gunn ended up getting.
No way, dude. Really?
I think he was gunning for that. And so he was like, we're making moves. We're making moves. We're bringing Henry Cavill back. And the studio told Henry to announce his return the Friday before they finalized the hire for James Gunn, like the following Monday or Tuesday. And so I think the whole thing is just a bit of an ego check to The Rock of
what
like,
a cluster
you are not running this. This is not Zoa Energy.
Dude, what an upside down way to end 2022. It's like The Rock does some frustrating things and Vin Diesel frees Brittany Griner.
I know.
Unbelievable. I think I'm excited. James Gunn is supposed to be with his partner. I can't remember. It's the unrecognizable
Peter
name.
Safran.
Yeah, yep. Safran. They're going to be presenting their plan, their 10-year, and very likely having some kind of announcement early 2023 as to what they're looking into.
Is his partner, is that the guy that does the mocap for Rocket? Is that who you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Sean Gunn. That's his brother.
Oh, that is his brother. I keep forgetting that.
He also plays Kraglin.
He also plays Kurt in Gilmore Girls. So,
yes.
Kurt, OG Kurt. I'm personally excited for it. I can't wait to. I mean, I know where to go to find the people that are Zack Snyder believers, and I wonder they're going to have a really interesting spiritual journey here soon. If they love the DCEU enough, they're still going to see DCEU movies.
They won't.
Are they going to be blind to?
Yeah, they are.
I can sit.
They're going to review bomb every single one of these.
I can sit here and know that James Gunn anything in DCU will be better than Zack Snyder anything in DCU. So I'm just really interested.
And because you said that, some people listening have immediately discounted our opinion on movies, not just ones featuring Batman or Superman.
That's okay.
That's what it is. But that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
That we know that there are people who listen that really, really love the Zack Snyder Justice League, that liked the Zack Snyder cut, and that's okay. You are allowed to like those things. You're
allowed to be wrong about stuff.
Generally, as a rule, did not and do not, but you're allowed to. That's fine.
You're allowed to. Love what you love, man. The Golden Globes are coming up, and that is our first bigger. They're back, by the way. The Golden Globes weren't a thing last year.
I definitely noticed that they were gone.
Yeah, I like award shows. I think they're interesting.
I do too.
I think it's a bizarre thing because ultimately art is art because it's subjective. But then we go ahead and award it and get a bunch of artists and say, this is the best one.
Yeah, that's tough.
So it's tough, but it's funny. I remember I was talking with somebody about this. And they were like, why does Glass Onion have 1 week in theaters? Why do all these movies that are streaming have 1 week in theaters? It's for awards. And ultimately, it's an economical move. If you remember back in the day, for some of you younger chunkies, you might never know this, but there were 2 versions of the DVD or VHS sleeve of things like Jurassic Park. It's the one when it first comes out, and then it's the one where after it's got its acclaim, where it's got its 5 Oscar wins, or they'll even be the ones that say nominated for, right? So they do this to kind of push the movies a little bit more. But I think
By the way,
it's interesting.
Academy, catch up, change the rules. That's ridiculous.
That it has to be at least a week in
insane.
theaters to qualify for awards.
There's no need for that anymore.
Yeah, not really. Golden Globes don't really do it that way, I don't think. But I have some bigger nominations I'm especially excited for. We might spend a little bit more time talking about awards. One, because of an idea I have for our Patreon members, and then 2, just because this year was fun. I think this year had a lot of movies that we liked personally that will likely get some critical acclaim.
It was a good year.
It was a good year. And I want to do a little bit of it's kind of a rank you very much, but it's got levels here. So what I've done is I've screen captured for these Golden Globes nominations by motion picture distributor, so by the producer, right? And it's ranked them from the most nominations from the top. So say this one wasn't high, but like if Columbia Pictures had a ton, it's up there at the top for nominations by motion picture distributor. And then I've got nominations by television distributor because Golden Globes has both.
Yeah.
And then nominations by motion picture. I think a fun thing about this game is I can assume you guys haven't looked into this as much as I have.
I have not. Yeah.
I've not.
And
Actually,
so-
the only award show news that I know is I think they do this for all of their movies, but it's especially egregious to me that Marvel has submitted Thor: Love and Thunder for consideration for Best Picture and Best Director
Best
and
Picture?
Best Visual Effects. They do that with all their movies every year, but like it's especially funny that they did that with Love and Thunder. Anyway,
That is funny. Nominations by motion picture distributor. Which of you want to take a stab at it first? We're going to call this Around the Globe. I don't know what to call it. I really don't know what to call it.
Why was that a prospector?
Around the Globe.
because
I was
it's
thinking
gold.
of gold. Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
I'm going to say that you've got 3 guesses to try and get as many of the top 5
Distributor?
distributors.
You've got 3 guesses to try and get as many of the top 5 as possible. If you at least get 1, you can move on to the next round.
Okay.
Guesses.
Okay.
Are we
Who wants
working
to go
together
first?
on this?
Yeah, I'll let you work together.
Paramount is
Is that a distributor?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then obviously.
We're locking it in.
'cause
Yeah,
Paramount
for
distributed.
sure. They
They distributed
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun. Yeah. Lock it in.
Which, by the way, Top Gun Maverick is nominated for Best Motion Picture.
Yeah,
Of
course.
I imagine it'll win a couple of technical Oscars,
Yeah.
probably.
There's
Sound design, I would imagine.
The Golden Globes are interesting because they're the ones that split it up into drama and then musical comedy. The two
Yeah,
separate
that's
things.
right. I
And
forgot
Ridley
about that.
Scott had a big bump because of The Martian.
Weird that there is an old
being
white director that's
included in
grumpy
comedy.
about some award show stuff.
Right?
I think that Everything Everywhere All at Once is the Elden Ring of 2022 movie nominations.
gonna sweep
and I think
everything,
that it's
yeah.
going to crush the big awards, but maybe
We'll
not.
see. Actually, Jordan, you're going to be really excited about probably its number 1 competitor. Paramount Pictures was 4th with 7 nominations. 4th with
Squeaked it in.
7. Bing, 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 bing.
A24 then. I mean, they distributed.
Everything Everywhere. But are we
Yeah.
talking about just nominations in total?
Yeah.
Yeah, A24.
Because what else did they have this year?
Y'all locking it in or not?
They had The Northman.
That would be
they had
Oscar-y.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. They had
Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Marcel the Shell.
Could be Oscar.
They had the Bones and All. I don't know if that's been nominated for anything. I don't know if that made
Timothy.
it under the wire.
That's next
Timothy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Chompy little Timothy.
But
Yeah,
A24 is a safe bet always.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. Number 2 with 10.
Nice.
Or 2.
Actually, I'm going to say that y'all have to get. No, that's fine.
Come on, 3 out
What
of
was,
5.
what was
feels
Universal doing this year?
right. Universal Pictures came out this year.
What's under the HBO umbrella? Is it just Warner Brothers or is there something else?
Warner Discovery owns HBO. Is this movies or TV? Or both?
Motion
for us?
picture distributor.
It's motion picture. Okay.
Y'all are 2 for 2.
Trying to think what other Oscar-y movies came out this year.
I mean, we got Top Gun's distributor. We got Everything Everywhere All at Once as distributor.
I
I
keep
think the
saying
Batman is
Oscar-y.
obvious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would be Warner Brothers.
Let's do
then.
Warner Brothers.
Distributed that. Yeah, sure. Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Bong Bong, it only had 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bong Bong.
I mean, Disney wouldn't. What Disney came out this year? There's not a
Marvel.
standout Pixar movie from this year that would be a best animated feature. And I keep thinking Oscar. It's Golden Globes. So
Disney's a safe bet always, though.
Disney distributed almost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess even stuff that's Searchlight is Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, law of large numbers. Disney
Let's go
probably has
Disney.
the most. Yeah, lock it in.
I'm going to give you a strike and I'm going to bing on this because they separate Walt Disney Studio Motion Pictures and Searchlight Pictures here.
Oh, even though Disney owns Searchlight.
Yeah, Walt Disney Studios had 5, whereas Searchlight was number 1 with 12.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. So do we get to move on? We got 3 out of 5. Right? Or do we get
I think
4?
you got 4.
Do our strikes reset or do we keep the same number of strikes?
They reset.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Our third one was Netflix, had 9. So Searchlight Pictures, A24, Netflix, Paramount, and Universal. Now we are to nominations by television distributor. I only give you 2 strikes here, and you need to get at least 2 of them.
Okay.
HBO is a guarantee.
Yeah, television distributor HBO. So I guess that would be Warner Discovery probably would be the distributor.
No. They just call it by the streaming platform.
So
By
HBO.
streaming platform? Okay, HBO.
Bing, number 1, 14.
Yeah, it has to be. Between Succession
Amazon.
and White Lotus and all that stuff. You think Amazon?
Rings of Power for CG and costume stuff for sure.
Okay.
I will let you know Rings of Power has 0 nominations in the Golden Globes. I don't know if that's because
Whoa.
it bumped itself to not have to compete with House of the Dragon somehow because there's technicalities, but nothing.
Yeah, I
That's
kind of
surprising.
don't.
I thought Rings of Power would be a lock for like the technical stuff. I don't know
Should've
if
been
the
really
writing
awesome.
was. I don't know the writing was ever
it's not there.
that caliber.
AMC, I think, is pretty much a guarantee with Better Call Saul. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do AMC?
But do they have the most? They have one great show. HBO might have like House of the Dragon and White Lotus.
Did I
you know
say
what I mean?
how
Like,
many HBO had?
No.
no.
14.
Oh, you did say that actually. I lied. to you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think like Better Call Saul for sure. If we were going by individual TV show, but I don't know that Better Call Saul alone is enough to catapult AMC.
I kind
up.
of bet it's nominated in most categories, but like it would surprise me if it wasn't nominated in every category
Yeah.
that like a Succession was.
Let's do
We
it.
can hold on to
I mean,
it. We can hold on to it.
Well, we have 2 strikes, and we avoided the Amazon strike unless we think The Boys is carrying Amazon
No, I don't
super
think so.
far.
I don't think
Yeah. Wheel of Time is certainly not.
Let's go AMC. why not?
It is important to note the Warhammer 40K show is the same showrunner as the Wheel of Time show. So Wheel of Time
Good.
probably is canceled.
Oh,
after
dude.
third or
Also,
fourth
Apple
season.
TV. What are we doing? Severance?
Oh, Succession. Yeah. Severance. Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Apple.
Apple TV.
Bing
And Ted.
tied. It was tied for 5th. So technically there's
Oh, nice.
6 streaming platforms on this list.
Ted Lasso wasn't this year though.
Was it not like January?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Oh, I don't know. If you think AMC, I'm ready to ride on AMC.
Well, I think Better Call Saul probably has
Better Call Saul,
a pretty
absolutely.
huge amount of nominations.
I will bet on Better Call Saul all day long. I just don't know if that's enough to put. That's what I'm less confident on.
Sure. Yeah, they also might have waited until next year's to really like come in hot.
Really push it.
So I'm open to whatever. I think Netflix is obvious. It'll probably have something between every show that it pushes.
Stranger Things is going to get technical stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah. You want to go Netflix? Feel safe.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Bing tied for 1st with 14. It and HBO Max.
Nice.
Do you think Disney's got any technical stuff? Because the writing on the Disney streaming stuff is not there, but visually they look great.
There's a chance.
And we could get like a performance thing from like Oscar Isaac or Ewan McGregor
I bet Hulu.
for Only Murders.
Only Murders. They did the Pam and Tommy thing that got a lot of heat at
Oh,
the beginning
yeah.
of the year. They did that show with why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? Please help me. Batman.
Pattinson?
Pattinson?
No,
Robert?
sorry, old Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Thank you. Good grief. About the doctor and there was a lot of stuff on HBO
yeah,
on Hulu this year
that's
that I
right.
think probably got nominated.
Handmaid's
That's
Tale is Hulu too.
Oh yeah, also that. I fell off that show.
Straight
hard.
up forgot that show existed. Let's say Hulu then.
Yeah, Hulu.
Hulu's
Bing
prestige.
technically 2nd with 10. because there was 2.
So we got it, right? We're in.
You're good. Yeah, Fox was next with 9, FX. ABC was the tie with Apple TV with 6. AMC has 2.
They have the movies.
Disney with 1, Paramount with 1, Showtime with 1, Stars with 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're to nominations by motion picture. This is going to be tough, so I'll give you the normal stuff here. I don't want to give too many hints. Actually, I will. This is tough. I've only seen 2 of these movies. Y'all have very likely only seen 1 of them.
Love
Top
it.
5.
Cool.
But
Cool.
I anticipate that you will see.
I will
Many of
probably see all of them. Everything
And we have to
everywhere.
get, how
is
many
the
of these do we have to
obvious-
get? How many of these do we have to get? 3 out of the 5
Yeah,
to move on?
it'll be tough. It's over after this.
Okay, good. We should call this the Golden Gauntlet, by the way.
Golden
Anyway,
Gauntlet. I like
Pretty
it.
good. Everything everywhere is the obvious.
Yeah.
Like, slam dunk.
EEAAO.
That's
Bing
mine.
Bing.
Yeah.
6 nominations,
Yeah.
including
Good for them.
Michelle Yeoh, including Kay, the best
Dad.
supporting actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great
including
movie, man.
the Daniels for writing, the Daniels for directing, the Daniels for best picture.
Good for them, dude.
So what other one
Very-
have
they
we
deserve
seen?
it.
Very exciting. It's
Tar. Tar is obvious. Tar is 100% there.
Yeah.
It's a
I think
tie
it-
for 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. Tie for 5th with
Yeah.
3.
I think
It's
Tar is
tied with
going
2
to
others.
give. I think Tar, based on conversations I'm seeing online, Tar is going to be the one that Everything Everywhere has to beat in order to get Best Picture. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah. I think a Kate win for Best Actor would not surprise me. Best Actress would not surprise
Me
me.
neither, but Michelle
That's number
Yeoh
1.
is so good.
Do we think Top Gun has the most?
I think there's a very realistic chance that Top Gun has the most. But he said he's only seen 2 of these.
And he's seen Everything Everywhere All at Once and Top Gun.
Right, but I've seen both of those, and he said we've likely only seen 1. But Top Gun definitely has a bunch of noms, I feel like, even if it's all...
I feel like it's got to. If it's
I don't know, though.
technical
Let's
stuff.
back it up. There's
Not
no
a ton of
acting
movie-
nominations. There's no
not
acting
a-
nominations for that movie.
There's not a ton of movie technical awards in the Golden
Yeah.
Globes.
There's no
Yeah.
acting. There's no writing. It's not going to win soundtrack. So I actually
Mustache.
don't
Is there a
think
mustache-based award?
I bet it probably doesn't have very many Golden Globe noms.
Yeah.
You're correct. It's only got 2. Best Picture and Best Original Song. It's that Lady Gaga song in the credits.
Oh,
Carter,
yeah.
did you see Tar? Is that the other one you've seen?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They don't even have number 1, though. Everything Everywhere All at Once has 6. The number 1 nomination by Motion Picture has 8.
Couldn't be the Batman, although I bet it's got quite a few noms.
But Carter said we've likely only seen 1. And he knows we've seen the Batman.
The Batman definitely doesn't have... Yeah, but you haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, so maybe he was doing averages.
That's true.
There's no way
Carter
the Batman
is-
has 8, though. That's
Right. Yeah,
there's
I
no
don't think the
chance.
Batman is going to be the most decorated movie at the Golden Globes.
No.
Is number 1 something that we're like, we should get? We should. If we don't say it, we're going to...
I
Feel
think
dumb.
it is one of yours best case scenario. I think you would be so pumped to discover that this has 8.
The Fablemans?
Is that y'all's guess?
No.
That would be my best case scenario. I'd be super happy for Spieley.
My guess is it's something that we have seen.
I'm going to say Bing Bing there because I'm glad that you pulled out the Fablemans. And I should have thought of that. But now clearly, process of elimination, it's the other host's favorite best case scenario. Fablemans is 4th with 5 or tied with 3rd technically.
Man, I want to see the Fablemans so badly. It looks really
It
great.
goes 8, 6, 5, 5, 3. But the Fablemans is at 5.
I'm brain farting because I should be jumping all over this answer. Apparently,
It's an
and I can't think about
exciting year for the tastes of the Two Chunks Pod Boys. To be honest,
Did Denis do something this year,
That's what I
Jordan?
was trying to think. I don't know. He didn't put anything out.
Did Jake Gyllenhaal do something this year? Oh, the Michael Bay movie, Ambulance?
No, I don't think so.
while we're deliberating, we'll go to ads really quick and we'll come right back.
Hey, are you ready? The Christmas countdown's on at JCPenney. Through Saturday, use your coupon and dash away with very merry savings on last-minute gifts across the store, like fine jewelry stocking stuffers up to 70% off after coupon, and save up to 50% on comfy, stylish outerwear for the whole fam. Add curbside pickup to make your trip extra quick. We got your holiday. JCPenney. Offers good on select items through 12/24. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools for you to give the gift of a smarter home with savings on top brands, like the Google Hub, a command center for your smart devices that raises the IQ of your entire home, or the Nest Learning Thermostat that helps you conserve energy and save on your bill. And if you don't know what to get, gift cards are a smart gift no matter what they get. So this year, gift smarter with savings on tools to make your holiday magic. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Okay, I've given you all some time to think about that. I'm going to give you some more. I do want to say some exciting things, my friends. It's been a good year for two chunks. RRR has 2 nominations. One
nice.
for Best
Love it.
Original Song and one for Best Non-English
Best
Language
piggyback.
film. The Menu, Ralph Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy both have acting nominations for that movie.
Good.
Glass Onion, another one for Daniel Craig, nominated for that. Black Panther. Guys, Angela Bassett got a Golden Globe nomination.
Good for her.
Good.
We called that. Very, very exciting. Avatar: The Way of Water is in this Golden Globes, by the way, and has 2 nominations. Again, this is not a
Carter,
heavy
you've
technical.
seen it.
I have. This is not
I
a heavy.
see the light of Pandora reflected in your eyes right now.
I'm pretty good at keeping things from you guys. This is not a technical, again, not a technical heavy award show.
I'm brain farting on every movie that came out this year now that all the pressure of my taste.
How about the Banshees of Inisherin? Martin McDonough?
That might be
That
it.
would make Jordan quite
I haven't
happy.
seen it, but that would make me very, very happy.
That's it. Bing, bing, bing,
Oh,
number 1.
baby, dude.
8, dude. McDonough has for script, for director, for best picture, and my friends, there are 4 acting nominations.
Yeah.
That is
The Banshees of
unsurprising
Inisherin,
to me.
which is literally the main cast. It's like
the whole
that's all
cast
it
gets a
is,
nom. Yeah.
So
Man,
be
this is
pumped,
like,
dude.
I'm so excited. Every year, like once Christmas craziness dies down and like our schedule calms down a little bit and we've got a little more chill
Now we got
environment.
that Alamo
Now
pass.
it's Oscar time.
It's
Just
just
go get
like,
'em. Just
it's
go get
Oscar
'em.
time, man. I'm so
love
excited
it.
to watch all of these.
To round out some of those nominations by motion picture, Babylon has 5.
Damie.
Interesting.
And Elvis has 3. And
Honest to
it's
God,
Austin.
forgot that came out.
It's like music and Austin Butler. Austin Butler,
Yeah.
I think, did really well. If you've seen the Elvis movie, I don't think he'll win this year, but Banshees of Inisherin and Everything Everywhere All at Once did really, really well. It's going to be an interesting thing because technically you'll get 10 acting nominations per category because they split all the way down for drama and comedy and all that. And so it's kind of like which 5 make it.
Sure.
And so I would guess it usually leans drama.
Yeah.
So very, very likely Banshees of Inisherin, Cate Blanchett, Tar, Everything Everywhere.
Yeah.
Will, even though Everything Everywhere was in, I think, the comedy nominations.
Interesting.
But
That is so wild to me. I hate that they do that.
It is funny.
It's an interesting-
It's a funny movie, but I wouldn't call it a comedy.
yeah, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm lying. I would like to start to wrap up this episode and talk a little bit about 2022.
Sure.
I had asked over on the Discord our chunkies some of their favorite moments from 2022, and I think it would be fun to relive those a little bit. There was a lot of comments about Box Office Ball. I'll likely adapt it in some way. I think some people were in, a few people were out. But Box Office Ball had a good year. It looks like unless a couple of Johnny Legs movies do pretty well, this is going to go to shout out Joseph Glass for the big win.
Congrats.
People love the games. 2022 was the beginnings of Jolf.
Ooh.
I feel like Jolf should continue.
Yeah.
Jolf
Oh,
is
for
a hit.
sure. Big Jolf fan.
A lot of people really miss extra credit, and I understand that. I could think of 2 people that don't.
They're allowed
I
to
don't.
miss it. They're
I'm
allowed
one of
to
them.
miss it.
Yeah, miss it. Sorry.
But just,
I won
I'll
this
say
privilege.
here on this podcast, Chunkies, don't worry. That deal ends when 2022 ends.
I know
So
we
it'll-
got like 2 weeks of freedom
It'll
from
be
extra
back.
credit left.
You'll get a chance again at some point, and I'll make it relatively early in the year to be exempt from that, from extra credit. But I don't know. I miss it too. The Chunkies really enjoy, and I think a lot of our fans enjoy impressions. That is something that has been held on from, I think our friend group growing up, just whether anyone was good or not, no one ever doesn't participate.
Right.
Just give it a shot and just go for it. Emma said, I do think y'all impersonate Vin the most, and it kills me every time.
Yeah,
The
obviously.
countless impressions have me rolling. Mario and Vin voices kill me, says Anthony of the audience. CC Nash says Michael Caine kills me, and Carter's high-pitched Jean Valjean.
I
up
forget
in the nose.
how often we actually impersonate Mario, but it actually happens a lot.
Yeah, we do a lot of Mario, actually. And it's weird that Illumination called Chris Pratt instead of one of the three of us.
Yeah, we're right here, dude.
If you're
Yeah, we're
looking
right
for a
here.
like slightly chubby everyman, hello.
I'm
Look
right
no
here.
further.
It's
I
us.
can do it.
It's in the name.
I'm right here. I can be your guy.
Lots of people just all caps writing Jamie.
Jamie.
It's wild that we just now. It's wild we just now did that movie for how often we say Jamie.
Jamie. It's me, your father.
It's me, your father. Yes,
see,
no. for
It's
real.
Mario voices like that people love.
Yeah.
They love Mario.
It's
just
a
like
me.
Anthony in the audience
Jamie.
also said the reveal that only Carter watched Geely felt like a genuine plot twist for my ears.
What a great time that was.
Hey.
What a great time.
I could think of something else Geely related that was quite a bad time.
You know, watching it.
Watching it actually for real.
It's a nice, right before the sun comes up. It's a good movie for that time of day. Cam said, it's a wonderful yarf. Still has me rolling. That was a lot of fun. But it's been a good year. And I thought about playing extra credit with you guys right now, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring the deal.
I do want to, as we make our wishes for 2023, what is something that you guys hope for 2023? Either like, what's the next step for Two Chunks? And it's fun to just do this live and just kind of talk about like, what are we looking for? Is there a series that maybe we've talked about or we haven't that you'd love to do?
Mission Impossible.
Wait, do you want to do those movies? You want to watch those?
It's going to be fun.
I love them. And you're always like, I don't want to watch them. I think they're so good.
I cannot wait for you to be like, dude. And he'll do it off mic so he doesn't have to eat that much crow. But
I'm fine
gonna be like-
I'm fine to come on the show and like something.
he's gonna be like, wait, yeah, these movies rule. It's gonna be amazing.
I've been inspired just now. We don't have video, or people might have seen my look
Yeah,
into the heavens.
you're pensive. You're quite pensive.
I'm just Pinocchio actually has 3 nominations for the Golden Globes, and it's streaming right now. If you want to go
The
watch
Del Toro one, I assume.
Yeah.
the
third
Diego.
and final Pinocchio of the year.
Wow.
Diego del Gorbo, and this is the one that I've only been excited about. I wouldn't even say most excited because none of the other ones, like Tom Hanks, is Tom Hanks on his way out as an actor?
Yeah. Yes, certainly.
Oh no. I present to Two Chunks as wishing for the new year, maybe a 3 or 4 week Carter's Cabinet of Atrocities.
I'm in. I don't even know what that means, but I'm in.
Cabinet of Atrocities. Okay. Yeah, fine. I'm in.
In which I just bring like my favorite B movies.
Yeah, sure.
Like
And
stuff you
just-
like that's bad, like Fifth Element.
Bad movies.
I mean,
Did you say Fifth Element?
he did.
No,
He's
I
trying
would
to
never
hurt you.
say that.
Out of nowhere,
I would
he was
never
just
say
trying to
that.
hurt you.
I think I'm looking forward to
What stupid thing
doing
do you want to do?
this year. We've done
Don't
the
forget
most.
to make fun of the thing he wants to do as though it's annoying that you want to do something.
Yeah. Well, this year I think we've done more new releases this year than we ever have, and that's been super fun. And I'm excited to do even more. I want to do more new releases next year than we even did this year.
Oh, do you want to do new releases?
Yep.
Is that
2023 will be
Is
great.
that
There's a lot of
something
good
you
ones
wanna
coming
do?
out there.
It really is. I think
Yeah.
next year's going to be a
It can't
strong
hurt
year
me.
for movies.
Yeah.
I think next
got
year's actually
things-
going to be a strong year for a lot of things. I think that there's a ton of like creative space work that was either put on hold or began during the COVID era that is kind of coming to fruition now.
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing that in a lot of spaces like TV and movies.
I
and video
misspoke
games.
about the final Pinocchio. There is one more Pinocchio coming, and it's coming next year. It's a video game. It's like a Bloodborne inspired.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Lies of P.
Death Eliza P.
The final Pinocchio. Everybody over COVID was like, this puppet guy, I love him. Let's do stuff.
It's interesting that in the last 6 years or so, the public has become so focused on dishonesty. It's weird how that works.
I'm glad
And
you
if you're
picked up
listening,
those-
if you're listening and saying he's a COVID denier, nope, that's not it.
We're going to do a quick shot. 35 most anticipated movies of 2023. A yes or pass.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Magic Mike's Last Dance.
I haven't seen any of them, but it looks fun. Actually, the
looks
trailer
fun.
kind of looks fun. I'm gonna
Let's talk about like even for the podcast. You
sure,
want to say for the podcast, yes or pass? Or
Do you want to do a Magic Mike series?
sure. Why not?
Wait, I don't.
I mean,
Yes. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
I mean,
yes, yes,
Yes. Creed 3.
yes,
Yes. We should do a Creed series.
We should do a Creed series.
65. There's a trailer for this that came out recently.
Haven't
with
watched
Adam
the
Driver.
trailer yet, so
Adam
I'm gonna
Driver?
Worth a watch.
abstain.
Go watch it. Scream 6, pass.
Pass.
Yes.
Shazam, Fury of the
Pass.
Gods.
Pass.
John Wick Chapter 4.
Yes.
I haven't seen any of them. I'm ready.
Okay, we're doing a
Dungeons
John
and
Wick
Dragons,
series then for
Honor
sure.
Among Thieves. I'm a yes for this.
I'm a yes
This
on
actually looks
D&D.
like a lot of fun.
Say it one more time.
does.
Say it one more time to me.
Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Is that the one with like is Gino
Chris Pine,
Yeah,
Hugh
dude.
Grant.
Okay, I'm in.
Michelle Rodriguez, Sophia
Looks
Lillis.
so fun.
I'm in.
I'm in, dude. I'm in. Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, no, yes.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rise was considered one of the HBO Max release in the fall. 5th film in the Evil Dead franchise is now headed to theaters in spring.
I've never seen any of them.
I haven't either.
Pass,
I
I
think.
think.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in May.
Tentatively,
So
yes.
Fast X
Yes,
is next year,
dude.
friends. It is next
Could not
year.
be more yes.
The Little Mermaid, live action. It's a yes for me.
It's a yes, dude.
I'm going to watch all the live action stuff.
It's a pass for me. 'cause the
Spider-Man
live action ones
Across
are
the
always bad.
Spider-Verse. We're
Yes.
only halfway
That's a
through the
big
year.
yes. That's a big yes.
2023 feeling good. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a yes. Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Pass.
Yes.
Pass.
Trailer rips.
Oh, I don't
It looks
know.
so cool.
Yo, here's the thing. I think the world might pass on The Flash was on this list.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
This is
pass.
hard.
I don't think that's going to come out.
That's my
not gonna
hardest
come out.
pass so far.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yes.
Yes. Here's the thing.
I'm going to
In
say
July,
yes, but
In
my heart says
July.
pass.
I do think the world is asking for a summer Mission Impossible series because July is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
That's a big
That's
yes.
a yes.
That's a big yes.
2023 is also Nolan's new flick, Oppenheimer.
Yes.
It's a yes.
Oh, where he blew up a real nuke.
The-
He didn't want to use CG.
Wait, what?
What?
He simulated a nuclear explosion practically because he didn't want to use CG.
That
I don't
is
like that.
so
Stupid.
tight.
That can't be
yeah.
good for the world, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You idiot. The Marvels 2023. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
our
man.
podcast is
I'm
pretty much supposed to do that.
middle. So
Barbie 2023.
That's a yes.
I need
Yes.
you to know,
That's a
yes.
I saw a trailer for Barbie before Way of Water. Barbie is already, it's just everybody. You know, I was watching, I had mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but Greta Gerwig's Little Women was watching that for the Christmas season. And it's Shersa and Florence and Timmy and Laura Dern and just all of these wonderful people.
Bodenkirk.
Greta tends to collect a lot of my favorite things and put them on a lovely.
Every time she
in this
makes a
sense,
movie,
hot
she's
pink
like,
platter.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was. She just catches them all, you know?
Hey, big
After
year for
her
Ash
stellar-
this year, by the way. He's finally the very best
Yeah.
in 2023.
Finally turned 11.
Gerwig is back with this high concept original co-written with Noah Baumbach,
Yeah, sure.
which chronicles the most famous doll ever, Margot Robbie, as she's banished from Barbie Land and introduced to our world. Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Blue Beetle. No idea what this is. Originally conceived as a
DC.
film specifically for HBO, Blue Beetle
Big
eventually
pass.
found its way being a theatrical release. Okay, bye.
By the way, real quick,
Pass.
with this Greta Gerwig Barbie movie, there was actually a early 2000s, I believe Lindsay Lohan and Tyra Banks movie. I can't remember what it was called. Life Size?
Life size, yeah.
Where basically Barbie doll turns into a human. So Greta, get an original thought for once.
Get an original thought, Greta. Figure it out.
Well, it's like She didn't even write Little Women. That's a book first.
Greta.
The Nun 2, pass. I didn't know The Nun was part of the Conjuring universe.
Oh.
There's a lot of universes out there.
Stop making universes.
Untitled Quiet Place spinoff.
Pass.
I haven't even seen the second one.
I haven't either.
Unfortunately, I don't think this surely this will happen. Isn't it already filmed? Craven the Hunter?
It's already filming. It is currently filming.
I am going to pass, though, because it's the same studio that brought us Morbin Time. So
why would you pass on something?
That kind of yasses me a little bit.
That's such a yes for me.
Oh, okay.
The Exorcist. David Gordon Green, starring Leslie Odom Jr. After doing the Halloween films, so David Gordon Green came in and did some of these Halloween Ends things. He's going into another horror franchise, but he says The Exorcist is a follow-up to the 1973 original. So this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Pass.
I haven't even seen The Exorcist because I'm still holding out and hoping that it ends up being a part of Chunktober, which I do think Chunkies is something that we'll probably do every year.
Yeah.
But Dune Part 2 is next year, next November.
It's an obvious
yes. Oh, no. I'm seeing this fresh. Here we go. The Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yep, I knew about this. Pass.
What?
Yeah, it's the new
Prequel
book that
based
came
on
out.
the novel.
Yeah, the book came out, and I'm pretty sure she wrote it at the same time as the screenplay for the movie because Lionsgate was like, listen, we got to get something out.
And she was just like, okay, I need a synonym for song, ballad works. Let's not do Ice and Fire. Let's do like something else. And then we can sort of jump on that Game of Thrones heat. Okay, yeah, this works.
My God.
And it's going to be about like Lilith Mosswater. And it's like, I was from the time I was a young girl, I just saw the world differently than everybody else around me. And I was special in a world where nobody else was special.
It's the first Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's going to be about the first Hunger Games that ever happened.
Amazing. December, we've got Wonka. That's that Paul King flick with Timmy.
With Timmy Chalamet.
Give me a yes.
Sure. Yeah, why
I didn't
not?
realize the rest of the cast. We also have Olivia Colman, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson, Michael Key. Keegan is in all the... Did I say Kegel? Keegan, Michael Key. Kegel, dude. I'm reading. Listen, mine Professor Eyes have seen a million...
Hey, that's the best Carter name mix-up yet, I think.
God, dude.
Oh, man.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Kegel,
dude.
Michael.
Is he is in Two Chunks canon. He is forever Kegel. Kegel, Michael Key. So based on the musical, we're getting A Color Purple starring her.
Okay.
In 2023. That's a yes, I do think.
That's a yes for
She's
me.
incredible. So yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Untitled Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel.
Pass.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Could not pass harder.
Can't yes harder, boys.
Come on.
No,
I hope it
man.
gets canceled. I pray it gets canceled.
So, no, please
I
don't.
hope James Gunn rips it out of everybody's hands.
The best-selling novel unfolds on the big screen. This is The Nightingale. Never heard of it.
Never heard
Dakota and Elle Fanning.
Oh, the Fannings.
Wasn't best selling for this guy, I'll tell you that.
And then finally, Legally Blonde 3.
Yes.
It should be called Threegly Blonde.
Yeah.
Wow. Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah. That
Cool.
I mean,
yes.
slam dunk all the way home. Give it to
Speaking
me.
of Coolidge, White Lotus Season 2 is great.
So I've got a lot of complicated thoughts about. I haven't finished it. We've got just the finale left. I have a lot of complicated thoughts. I have not enjoyed it as much as I wanted to.
I have not watched either season
It is
of it.
existentially bumming me out in a way I don't like.
I think it's not going to completely change your mind. In my mind, Mike White
Oh, he's a genius.
did a slow play the last episode, dude.
Okay. We're watching it
Is-
today, so
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll be excited to hear what you have to say about that. To end today's Kegel, to end today's episode.
dude, that is so good. We couldn't have topped that on purpose.
Yeah, that's great. That's excellent. The final mini Monday of the year gave us Kegel, Mike, and Key.
I can fly
Kegel, Michael,
than a
Key.
Kegel. To end today's episode, I'd love to have your name. And if you were to change the name of this podcast, as soon as 2023 hits, our name is different. What would it be?
God, I dream every day of my life about changing the name of this podcast.
I hate
It is the least. It is my least favorite part of this podcast.
Do you want to tell the people why y'all hate it so much? I love it.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Every time I tell somebody, they're like,
non-descriptive thing.
"Why?
Huh?
What does that even mean?"
And that means movies?
Yeah, that's a movie podcast.
Well, Chunkies, don't worry.
It's never going to change. We're locked in.
Can't change.
We're locked
Because
in.
it's a government entity. It's an LLC now. So here we are.
I'm Carter and Seth Rogen experience.
Oh, I'm Doge, and I think I would just call it the Justin Dozier Show. Probably.
Okay.
That's
What we'll call it when we review Avatar and Indiana Jones.
Let's call it Justin Dozier Tonight, but it comes out, but you can have it whenever.
I like that.
I'm Jordan, and I think that I would involve a lot of conversation about like our tall Jason, who's so funny, and like How I Met Your Mother and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and probably mandate that everybody holds like probably a small puppy of some sort of like hunting dog the entire time.
I know what this is right now.
I would probably change it to like, we would also probably have a lot of conversation about strengthening our pelvic floors. And I think we would probably call it Kegels, Seagulls, and Beagles.
I love that, dude.
And he retired from jokes.
That's it.
Done now.
That was so funny that you don't have to be on the Avatar Way of Water episode.
Thank God.
Congrats.
We're going to, Jordan, you take Mario. Doge, you take Vin. And I'll do Jean Valjean. So on 3, we'll end with a culmination, an accumulation of these impersonations.
Let's go one at a time. A thank you message.
All together.
Okay, yeah. Let's ruin people's ears. That's perfect.
That's the point. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, thank you, Mario. Thank you for listening to me,
Mario with the overall.
Not all of them. You're supposed to be Mario.
Yeah.
Oh.
The plumber?
With winter weather making it harder to stay active, here's a gift idea for the outdoor adventurer in your life. The Allbirds Mizzle Collection. The Allbirds Mizzle is designed for those who won't take snow for an answer, featuring built-in puddle guard technology to keep the winter wonderland where it belongs, not in your shoe. The weather-ready sole offers enhanced traction, so you go on winter runs with confidence, and it's made with premium ZQ merino wool, a naturally insulating material that keeps your feet warm and sports a low environmental impact. Allbirds displays their carbon footprint right on the shoe, so you can see the difference for yourself. On top of that, they actually offset the carbon footprint to 0, making their Mizzle collection completely carbon neutral. So you can stay warm and dry while trading lighter. This holiday season, get on their nice list when you shop the Allbirds Mizzle collection. Discover your perfect pair at allbirds.com. That's ALLBIRDS.com.
Hey, are you ready?
The Christmas countdown's on at JCPenney. Through Saturday, use your coupon and dash away with very merry savings on last-minute gifts across the store, like fine jewelry stocking stuffers up to 70% off after coupon, and save up to 50% on comfy, stylish outerwear for the whole fam. Add curbside pickup to make your trip extra quick. We got your holiday. JCPenney. Offers good on select items through 12/24. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.